Alright all, like the title suggests, today's video I'm going to be running down the equipment that I use to make my YouTube videos. Let me roll an intro and we'll get into the video. Alright all, if you're new around here, make sure you go down and give me a like on the video, give me a dislike if you don't like it. There's a comment section, I go through them every weekend on my live show. And don't forget that lonely little subscribe button, that notification bell, where you're notified next time I try to put out a video. I'll go live here on YouTube. Alright all, like I said in the intro, today I'm going to be running down the equipment that I use to do my YouTube videos with. You know, I'm going to run through my cameras, my microphones that I use, my memory cards, you know, the way I do my lighting, which I'm trying to improve on that. But let's get into it and see what kind of budget setup I do run to make my YouTube video. Alright, we're going to start out with the camera that I use. I have the Canon VIXIA HF-R700 camcorder. This ain't a bad little camera. It is a soccer mom camera. You know, it's nothing real special about it. It does take a memory card to remember everything and whatnot. You know, it does 1080p. 1920 by 1080p resolution. I do get 60 frames per second out of it, but that's the way I do all my videos. It's going for $379 right now on Amazon. I couldn't find where I bought this, so I don't know what I paid for mine, but mine kind of came in a kit like this, and I think mine was about right around the 280 mark. This here's the replacement for it. This is a Canon VIXIA HF-R800 HD. And it comes with an accessory kit for $279. That'd be a little bit better way to go. It's a little bit newer model, probably comes with better features and whatnot, which I'm not too sure on what it would be. But it's $100 cheaper than just what this camera costs by itself. And for when I'm sitting at my desk doing videos like this one and whatnot, when I do my live streams, I use the classic Logitech HD Pro Webcam C920, which these things is way outdated. These things have been around for 8 years, 9 years now. You could probably go with something a little bit cheaper than what these are. These is actually getting kind of hard to find at a reasonable price. You know, if you look at the other sellers here that are actually selling these things, they're going up to over $200 on these things, and they definitely ain't worth the $200. You can get a cheaper webcam and get better performance out of it. But I've had mine for quite some time, and this is what I use. It does the 1920 by 1080p camera, and it does 60 frames per second, which is what I use, so it does pretty good for what I do. And to get the video footage from my camera, that Canon camera I showed you earlier, I use these little SanDisk 64 gig ImageMates. It's just a standard little memory card that goes into the side of my camera. I do my recording, I put it into my card reader in my computer and take the video off and edit it out. They run about $11.50 a piece on it. I think I got 2 or 3 of these laying around. They ain't very expensive. So yeah, there's that. For my microphones that I use these little Lavalier mics, little Movo LV1 Lavalier clip-on mics. These ain't nothing special. They're $20 microphones. I have one set up here at my desk for my recordings like this. And I also have a separate one for my camera because truthfully it's just a pain in the butt to get. I keep plugging it in, unplugging it, so I bought a second one just for my camera. But I think they sound pretty good, and for 20 bucks a piece, that ain't bad. Also for my microphone, I also own the Scarlett 2i2 Studio. Mine's the 2nd gen. I think I paid about $200 for mine. And now the 3rd gen's going for about $279, which I don't even use this thing. You know, it's laying back there in the corner someplace. I think my lavalier mics do a lot better job than what this does. And I think it's because of the microphone that comes with this. I think if I'd swap out that microphone, I'd get a lot better out of it. And I actually didn't know it when I ordered it, but mine came with the boom arm just like this one does. So I ended up ordering the NEEWER adjustable microphone suspension boom scissor arm stand. It goes for about 12 bucks, which I don't use this because I don't use the Scarlett anymore. You know, maybe I'll plug that Scarlett in and mess around with it and see if I can get some better sound out of it. That Scarlett seems like it's a mono, and it only wants to come out of one, you know, like if you're wearing headphones, it seems like it's only wanting to come out of one ear instead of both ears, like it's running in mono instead of stereo. I don't know if maybe it's some of my settings that I was using or something with it, but I really don't use this thing. It sits in the corner someplace. So that's a waste of $200 right there. For my lighting solution, I have one of these. It's just a simple Deluxe clamp light. This is actually made for like what you would have in your building, or you keep in a garage or something like that. You know, it ain't, you know, but I use it to light me up. That's what's lighting me up now. I do have a daylight. I do use daylight bulbs in mine. My other two lights that I use is just a simple design adjustable clamp light. They're desk lamp. Yeah, they're about 20 bucks a piece. I got two of these that I use. And also I use these the Daylight Great Value from Walmart, Great Value LED light bulbs. They're 14 watts. They're equivalent to 100 watt. And they are a daylight pack. They run 1500 lumens. If you know anything about lighting, that's how much light they put out. That's why they're a daylight bulb, because they put out so many lumens. But yeah, guys, that's pretty well the breakdown of the equipment that I use. The total price that I've got, which the big thing I've got, the most expensive thing that I've got is my camera. The total price on everything that I use is about $770.52. Of course, you know, the light bulbs and the memory cards, you know, you'll go through them a little bit more frequently. You'll have to replace them and whatnot as needed. That's kind of the equipment that I use to film my videos with. I do everything 1920 by 1080, 60 frames per second. So I don't have nothing real fancy. And like I said, you know, with the lighting and whatnot, I'm still learning how to do video and whatnot. And I'm learning that my lighting, the way I focus my light on me or on my subject that I'm talking about, ain't exactly ideal. Because I don't use no kind of diffuser or nothing on my lights. So I'm hoping that I can learn how to do this, or maybe get some diffuser panels or something to help diffuse some of the light or something. That way my videos don't have such a bright light on the subject and cast so many shadows, make it look a little bit better. But it is a learning curve. But this is equipment that I use on my budget setup. You know, this is my budget equipment that I use for my YouTube channel here. If you'd like to know what my PC is made out of, that I do my video editing and streaming and everything with, I'll put a cord to it up here. I got a video out on that. And I also got a setup video, you know, where I show you what monitor I use, my keyboard I use, my mouse and everything like that I use. I also put a cord for that up there as well. But I think it's going to pretty well wrap it up for today. If you like this kind of video, make sure you give me thumbs up. If not, give me thumbs down. If there's that comment section, you know, if you see something in here you'd like to see me go a little bit more in depth in, you know, leave me a comment and maybe I'll do a video on it. While you're down there in that section, don't forget that subscribe button and that notification bell, where you're notified next time I go live or I put out a video here on YouTube. And also, I am on Twitter and I'm on Instagram. The links for them will be also in the description. And with all that being said, until next time, you all have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video or live stream.